Virgo, hey. Um, so this is July 2020. And The Alchemist has a really interesting job because the alchemist has to, in their everyday life, learn how to transmute even the most mundane things into their divine expression. Relationships, work situations, feelings, emotions. I feel that this summer is that for you. I feel that this summer is very much about your expression, very much about your alchemical, transformative energies. I also feel that you guys are going through a really huge transformation right now, and that nothing is going to look the same at all. I mean, we all are, but for you specifically, nothing after this is ever going to look the same. You're not going to be the same person. And if there are certain energies that you have been wanting to incorporate, then not really knowing exactly what the right measurements are, then that is your job now to figure that out. So, that being said, I'm going to shuffle cards. I like to do short and sweet. Short and very, very sweet. So, let's go ahead and shuffle some cards and get into this energy. Some of the reading may resonate for you, some may not. There's a lot of people watching this. And so, if it does resonate for you, feel free to check out your moon, rising, or maybe this isn't your sun sign, etc. You know how the spiel goes. So, there's a song right now. I hate to quote Kanye. There's a song right now, and it's called Ego Death. And there's a part in the song that goes, it's a good song actually, and there's a part in this song that goes, your joy isn't tied to me. Your joy isn't tied to me. Anyway, I thought it was really interesting. Right. Okay. Yeah. So, we start off, there's a lot of, by the way, there's like quite a few cups here. So I feel like we're starting off with some love situation, even though this is not specifically a love reading. It's just kind of a general, but love is coming up. So that's your boo, you and your boo. This person may present themselves to be a little bit more mature than you, or you may be more mature than they are. On some level, there is a bit of there's a fear of codependency, and in fact, there might be just a bit of a codependent element. But again, this is alchemy, right? So you have something, you have a seed of something, you have something that you can actually work with. You can work with that energy, it's going to need to be transmuted into something higher. But let's get into that. 7 of Pentacles. So there are elements about this relationship that's going to take time. Again, but it's the Lover's card, and it's a seed. It's a really, really fantastic seed that's being planted right now. And just kind of learning how to balance out emotionally what you're feeling, perhaps what they're feeling, and what the greatest outcome of this is going to be. So what is the greatest outcome of this going to be? The 10 of Cups. I mean, this is perfect alchemy here. This is literally like emotional fulfillment. This is partnership. This is kids. This is like happiness on the horizon. This is you feeling probably better than you felt in years. Yeah, but there's a bit of a hesitation in there. A little bit of hesitation. It looks promising. It feels promising, but sometimes it's that feeling of, is it too good to be true? Is it? Or Do you not think that you deserve it? Do you not feel like you're worthy of it? It's a question, right? We have the Page of Rods here. And so I feel like there's going to be some communication coming in. And this communication, either from your end or their end, is largely going to be really setting the boundaries and setting the rules, really having an honest conversation about what is expected and what is this? How do we transmute this? How do we get from point A to point Z, really, you know? How do we get from here to here? We have the Six of Cups in reverse. And so some of you may be pining over, or either you or them may be pining over some old energies, might be pining over old relationships. I mean, it is Mercury retrograde. That is actually fairly normal for that to happen. Sort of like pining for days past. But the thing is the more pining you do, you miss the present opportunity to, ultimately, the alchemist is to express themselves more fully in this world. Ultimately, like, that's what's up. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords here. And this is telling me, like, don't miss this opportunity. Like, don't be so stuck on your own emotional past and what has gone wrong and what hasn't worked out. When you felt this way in the past, that you end up missing something in the present that might actually transmute your own emotional self, your own spiritual self even, you know, because ultimately speaking, you know, divine connections and divine energies are also at play here. Okay. Okay. We had a little technical issue, so yeah. Anyway, so divine energies and divine connections are at play right now. So let's see where we are going. Let's see where we're going here. Just shuffling cards. It's a lot of things sort of popping out here. Okay. Okay. So we have the Justice card. I mean, coupled with the Ten of Cups, this is a pretty good sign. New contracts being signed, new agreements being made. For some people, it could also indicate marriage. A balancing of things. Again, balancing those energies. We have the Queen of Cups. So this could represent you, or this could represent the other person, but definitely having someone who's like in your corner and has your back. Period. Just like in your corner, has your back, reliable, like they got you, you got them. We also have the, so we have the Ace of Rods. So this is actually a start of, this is a start of something passionate, fiery, even, if you will. Someone sparking that flame, something sort of sparking that flame that maybe has been kind of dead for a while. Maybe you've just been kind of going on through your life. Nothing really matters that much. It's not really that big of a deal, etc. And then something comes in and gives you a zest for life again. Someone or something gives you a zest for life again. My concern card here, everything else looks pretty good. My concern card here is the Five of Pentacles. And it's the guy with his head bandage. You can kind of see that here. And my question is, okay, so it's here. Are you going to be able to receive it? And if things, are you so stuck on the chaos that has been that you're almost used to it, that you are, and this could be for them too, but that someone is just almost so used to the chaos that when it comes in, it's like you're keeping that energy. It's almost like saying like you can move the person out of the place, but you can't move the place out of the person. Yeah. Queen of Rods in reverse supports that for me. So that's at the bottom of the deck. And yeah, there is a question of, you know, if it's all here and it's given to you in a, you know, a very beautiful package, if it's all here for you, are you going to be able to receive it? Period. We're having technical difficulties. Mercury retrograde. For real right now. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys next month. Bye.